Hello everybody, NIO Life here. In this video you are not going to see my face at all because I want to give you a POV perspective, what it's like living day to day in a country like Laos. At the same time, I want you to experience the raw first-hand perspective. And today is a Sunday. We don't have any trading, and I had just one of the most amazing Sunday of my life. I'm not going to go into detail. All I can tell you is my life is full on track, and we will be successful with NIO 100. That's all I can say. Now, I want you to give you an idea how people here sell cars. Over there, we have an avatar store. They sell avatar cars, as you probably know. And then they have here a jewelry store. But more importantly, I want to show you guys how they sell other electric cars. Very interesting indeed. Here's a Cafe Amazon, one of the cafe chains from Thailand. But here in Laos, they're also very, very popular. Okay, besides showing you guys the lifestyle here, more important is I want to talk about the most amazing growth phase for NIO 100 coming up. And the reason I'm saying that is because in the next 3 to 6 months, the share price of NIO will go explosively upwards. And in this period of time, your mission as a participant, as an active participant, is to introduce as many people as possible for the idea of NIO 100. Because only when you tell people about NIO 100 when the share price was still below $10, only then you can gain credibility by showing people how much money you make in the process. Based on my long years of experience in investing, there's one human emotion more powerful than any other human emotion to motivate somebody to buy a share, which is jealousy. Not greed, not fear, it's jealousy. So if a person knows that you have already invested in NIO and you watch the market every day and you put all your money into it and you are making a lot of money in the process and they don't make the money, the number one emotion that gets triggered is called jealousy. And the jealousy is the strongest emotional pull to get people involved in the movement of NIO 100. Nothing feels more painful than not believing the neighbor who is getting rich for NIO and watching NIO share price keep going up. At the same time, you yourself, despite the fact you have watched the video, you have known the company, you yourself did not invest in NIO, and then you watch other people getting rich. So basically, NIO 100 give you the opportunity to be able to demonstrate to all the friends and neighbors how much money you are making with the NIO shares. So because of that, it's very important to make the people you know of fully aware of the opportunity in NIO 100. So this is one of the most important things. I got a little bit distracted because while I'm making this video, a dude was following me in the back everywhere. I don't know why he's following me, but so be it. Maybe he wants to sell me a car. Who knows? Either way, this is the basement of the shopping center. I'm going to walk through the entire shopping center at the same time explaining to you how you can make your friends and family members and colleagues jealous of your success with NIO 100. Here's how you should do. Number one, you have to make them aware that you are making a very risky decision. Let them understand you are fully aware of how risky the decision is. Okay? You don't need them to tell you that put all your money into NIO is a risky move. Of course, you know that already. But what you want to tell them is, you know it is a risky move, yet you are doing it because exactly you want to get where they can't go. They cannot 12-fold their money in 1 year. You can. How do you do it? Using NIO 100 as the catalyst, right? But they will not believe you. Instead, they will tell you what you're doing is gambling They will tell you what you're doing is crazy. They will tell you that you will lose all your money if this company goes bankrupt. And they're going to Google some articles and telling you, look at this article. This says NIO will go down to $3. This one says this company is worthless. This one says Tesla will going to win every EV war. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, all that is because your neighbor, friends, and so on, they have unconscious incompetence about the NIO shares. You have conscious competence. Because you got all in, that means you must have studied everything possible, right? And then it is their unconscious incompetence versus your conscious competence. Who do you think is going to win this game? Of course you do, but the ultimate win is to get people involved with the action in NIO 100. So basically, make sure that as many people as you know of, knowing that you are participating in NIO 100. It's very, very important. Do not hide this fact at all. Because if you fail, you want people to know why you failed. But if you succeed, you better make sure everybody's super jealous of you and they're going to come in. At the worst case, they come in at $100 per share, because by the time we are finishing with NIO 100, we'll be launching NIO 1000, right? You probably already can guess that. Look at that. That's a beautiful seafood right here. Oh, they're even feeding the lobster. Amazing. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is that you have the opportunity to make life-changing money, and the only way to accelerate that process is by telling everybody you know of that you are making life-changing money. Look at that funny thing. That's a cool way to sell eggs. Yeah. And we have here sushi counter. Did I just capture somebody PDA? Here in this country is very rare. Yeah. Okay, so this is not a typical supermarket. This is a specialist supermarket selling to foreigners. So prices are a little bit high, just in case you wonder. Nice grilled chicken, beautiful. So what I'm telling you all is very simple. Please be aware that telling everyone you know of about NIO 100 is exactly part of the plan. It is not a coincidence, it's a part of the plan. Oh yeah, also in case someone wonders how my hair looks like now, I'll give you guys a preview. So this is how I look now. I don't know how the video come across. What do you think about the hairstyle? I didn't check, so maybe it's horrible, maybe it's great. Let's see. The lighting is also not always the best. So what do you guys think? Good haircut? Bad haircut? Hair color? All good? So back to NIO 100. Basically, for NIO 100 to succeed, you have to advertise very, very actively. And the easiest way to actively advertising for NIO 100 is by truly going all out. And to help out with it, I have decided to engage some local designers to help design some t-shirts to sell on the internet for you to wear. What do you think about this idea? Do you think it's a good idea to print t-shirts and finance a big campaign to advertise for NIO 100? Let me know in comment section if t-shirts is something you would buy, or polo shirts, or what kind of things you want to buy. Do let me know. Do let me know. Okay. So this was the basement, and now let's go one level higher, see what's going on the ground floor, where it's the most busy. Yeah. I hope my hairstyle is good. So far the response has been amazing. Everybody who saw me says I'm 10 years younger. I hope that's the case, because the person I'm meeting is quite a bit younger than me. Yeah, okay, back to NIO 100. So, when you tell your friends about NIO 100, please emphasize again and again that this is indeed a very risky move. But at the same time, you have to tell everybody that this risk brings exceptional rewards. Exceptional rewards. That's a very, very important component. Because of the exceptional rewards, the amount of money can be made in NIO 100 is also truly exceptional. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna go that way now. This section is pretty much dead. Oh, by the way, the hawker chan is a very famous Singaporean food in Singapore. But in Singapore, this type of food is everywhere. So I used to eat this kind of food every day for 10 years. So this is like sweet memories for me. The food is not bad and quite good value for money as well. Yeah, next time when you guys come, please try out. So, for NIO 100 to succeed, everybody has to chip in, okay? There's no such thing as passive participation trophy. Even you just tell one person in your life about NIO 100, even you just tell one friend about the fact that you are going as much as possible into NIO 100, you have to tell people. If you don't tell anybody about your action, it only shows one thing to yourself. It shows that you are not convicted. It's like, imagine you marry a woman, but you dare to tell anybody about your marriage. Can you imagine that? I can't. But can you imagine that's what you do? You got married and then you don't tell anyone you got married? Yeah, you wouldn't do that either, right? You'll be very proud of your marriage, proud of your wife, and so on. So I want you to understand, NIO 100 is like your new marriage. Imagine NIO 100 is the wife you marry for the next 1.5 years. And you want to dedicate all you can to this mission to make it happen. Okay, I think I'm coming across some mirrors. Okay, that's how I look like today. Not bad, not bad. I actually like myself. Yeah. Actually, let me go back. In case those people who say I'm a narcissist, today I'm giving them the ammunition talking about me being a narcissist. Okay? Yeah, that must be. Yes. I think I look better than this dude. He looked too fake. This guy looks fake. I'm not. I'm real. NIO 100 is real. Everything we do here is real. That's the key. Okay, gold. A lot of gold. Let's see the gold here. Beautiful gold. So, for NIO 100 to succeed, you must tell as many people as possible about this mission. You absolutely has to go all the way out to tell as many people as possible about the mission NIO 100. Only after you told everybody about NIO 100, only then it can succeed. It is very, very important component. And gradually over time, we are going to do everything we can to spread the word of NIO 100 to everyone. Here's the iPhone store. Let's see. Is the 17 here already? Yes. So, in case you wonder, is that the 17? Yeah, that's the 17. Pro Max. Overpriced, but they like it. iPhone is like the #1 status item here in this country. Tons of iPhone stores here. So, third world country, yeah? Let me quote a friend. Third world country, my ass. Yeah. Okay. This section is more like a third world country. Actually, it's like a traditional retail section here. I like this section quite a bit because it's still traditional. I can showcase a little bit about the fashion choices people have here. So, NIO 100. Yeah, Balenciaga, my ass. No. Okay, I should stop talking like this. Bad way to talk. Very bad way to talk. I will never talk like this ever again. Okay. T-shirts. Yeah, things like this. Oh, what is this one? Dog. Chinese zodiac. So they have tons of, let's say, textiles. Textile is a very famous thing in this country. Very, very famous. So handmade textile products is very easily sourced in this country. because this is a country famous for its textile industry. So I can get hand embroidered, colorful shirts saying NIO 100. Oh, this is beautiful Lao style, very nice. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about the idea of getting T-shirts printed for NIO 100? Would you guys wear NIO 100 shirts underneath your working jacket so that everyone in your company would know that you put all your savings into one electric car company from China, and risking everything on one dice roll? Are you willing to play that game? If the answer is yes, that means you have done your homework. If the answer is no, then you better watch more my videos, because why not? Why shouldn't you? Yeah, this is very classic traditional Lao style. So unlike Thailand, Lao women are very conservative. Okay, really, really conservative here. Yeah. So this is how they dress underneath. Yeah, very traditional, very classic, very conservative. Yeah. Okay, so back to NIO 100. NIO 100 will be the most important movement in the stock market in 2026, but in 2025, we are still just gearing up. And it takes a bit of time and effort, but ultimately we will succeed. Ultimately, we will absolutely succeed. Mark my word, NIO 100 will succeed. There is no doubt in my mind about it, because the exponential growth is there, the brand recognition is there, and the share price performance is also there. Because of that, it is absolutely impossible to fail. So keep all that in mind, and I hope everybody chip in, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys like what you see. So see you again soon. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.